Hi everyone. I've been having a lot of bad luck with my pets lately. Here you'll see pictures of the four pets I've had since I was in grade 7 is when I got my dog. So I've lost all three of the cats I've ever had to HCM. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. I had to do a lot of research and that kind of stuff. And I just wanted to talk about it. I found like a couple of videos on YouTube about other people's personal experiences, but I kind of wanted to talk about it. Um, so HCM stands for hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. And this is a problem with the heart. Usually it's hereditary. And usually what it has to do with is the thickness of the muscle wall of the heart. And slowly it thickens and thickens until the muscle can't pump blood anymore. So, my first cat, this black cat, we got him. We weren't allergic to him, even though he was a barn cat. And he died at the age of 3. He had a heart defect. And we went to the vet, and basically, he had the um, HCM version where he had a thrombosis, which is the heart pumps out a clot and it went into his back leg. So our vet let us know that, you know, there's a clot there and, there's something wrong with his heart and, eventually he's just going to die. So at the age of 3, he died. So then, as my family is allergic to cats, we got this little guy, which is his name's Loki from a breeder, and he's a Siberian cat. And he's golden, he's beautiful. Um, we lost him at the age of 4, which is only about 2 or 3 weeks ago, so it's still kind of fresh. Um, I guess I have these pictures kind of out of order, but what happened was, you'll see in a little bit, I got a little white cat of my own because I moved out of my parents' house, and from the same breeder, I got a white kitty. His name is Pino. And him and Loki come from separate parents, but their family tree, they did have like great grandparents in common. Um, so what happened? Here's Pino. So what happened was Pino, I took him to the vet. They found a heart murmur. And what they said was that, it's, possible that this is nothing, but there's a 50-50 chance one day he'll just drop dead because he has HCM. If I wanted to find out for sure, I would have to do a $600, I think it's echocardiogram scan. So, pay $600 just to find out that your cat's going to die no matter what you do seemed kind of silly, although I did kind of want that peace of mind. So, anyway, yeah, I brought my little guy over and he played with my parents' cat a lot. So my little guy died at a year and a half. He just kind of dropped one night and, um, you know, he wasn't sick. He was perfectly healthy. So that was good, but it was just totally heartbreaking. Um, 7 weeks later, my parents' cat Loki, at 4 years old, they found him dead under like a stool that he used to like to hide under. So um, that was difficult, and we were really, like the timing was crazy, 7 weeks apart. What's going on? So, um, the breeder did want a autopsy done, and so did my family, just to know, like, like when it happens like that, you're like, oh my goodness, like, is there something in the house? What's going on? But they did do the autopsy, and so the vet did it in his office. He found that the heart looked pretty thick, and they sent it to the veterinarian college about an hour away from us. And they did like a full autopsy, and basically, yeah, it was massive heart failure, and because of HCM, because of the thickening of the heart wall. So, um, basically, it's been really heartbreaking. It happened to our purebred cats. It happened to our, rescued barn cat. So I guess it's a very common thing. They say some of the first signs of it is death. With Pino, my kitty, the little white guy, he had a heart murmur, and I was told I had a 50-50 chance. Whereas Loki, we had no warning at all. We found him dead one day. So it was very disappointing, very sad. But, it's life. So I just wanted to share that because I know a lot of the information they give, it's like, oh, here's, this, you can give cats with HCM different treatments and that kind of stuff. And I felt, kind of guilty that I didn't know that he had it and I hadn't been putting him on heart medication and all that kind of stuff. But, when they say like the first sign can be sudden death, there's not much you can do about it. Um, looking back, they say sometimes if you reduce stress and reduce um, activity, it's less strain on the heart. But usually they pass away between 1 and 5 years of age. I hope my story has helped you somewhat. You're not alone, and we miss all our little guys. But um, yeah, I hope this gave you some information, and have a good day.